morning children. So yesterday we have studied about the difference between displacement and double displacement reaction. Today let us start with redox reaction. Redox reaction. As the term indicates, it is a combination of two types of reaction, that is reduction and oxidation. So before going to define the term redox reaction, let us differentiate between oxidation and reduction. Let us consider oxidation reaction. Oxidation reaction we can define in different terms. The reaction which involves addition of oxygen is termed as oxidation reaction. The reaction which involves addition of oxygen is termed as oxidation reaction, or it can also be defined as the reaction which involves removal of hydrogen. Is it clear, children? Oxidation can be defined as the reaction which involves addition of oxygen or the reaction which involves removal of hydrogen. Okay, on the other, so for example, if you just consider carbon combines with oxygen and produces carbon dioxide. This is an example for oxidation reaction, the reaction which involves addition of oxygen. The same way we can say that the reaction which involves removal of hydrogen is termed as oxidation reaction. Side by side, let us discuss reduction reaction. Reduction is actually just the reverse of oxidation reaction. Here we have seen that reaction which involve addition of oxygen. So reduction we can consider the reaction which involve removal of oxygen. The process of removal of oxygen is termed as reduction reaction, or the process which involve addition of hydrogen is termed as reduction reaction. Is it clear? We define oxidation and reduction in two terms. First we consider reaction which involve addition of oxygen is termed as oxidation. For example, you just consider copper. Copper possesses a reddish brown color. When you heat copper, you will get cupric oxide here, CuO. In this case, you are getting a black colored cupric oxide. Is it clear? The oxide of copper which is black in color. So this type of reaction which involve addition of oxygen is termed as oxidation reaction. Is it clear, children? On the other hand, if you consider this copper oxide undergoes reaction with hydrogen and results in the formation of water and copper. So this again you consider here, in case of hydrogen is getting oxidized or hydrogen changes to water. So this process of addition of hydrogen is termed as reduction. Is it clear? Or if you consider it is the process of removal of oxygen. From copper oxide you remove oxygen and you are getting copper. Copper oxide remove oxygen and you are getting copper. So we can consider it as a reduction process. And the element which undergoes oxidation is termed as reducing agent, and at the same time the element which undergoes reduction is termed as oxidizing agent. Is it clear, children? Oxidation and reduction in terms of oxygen and hydrogen. The process which involve addition of oxygen is termed as oxidation. At the same time, the process which involve removal of oxygen is termed as reduction. Or the process which involve addition of hydrogen is termed as reduction, but the process which involve removal of hydrogen is termed as oxidation. Now, we can consider one more example. Suppose if you just consider sodium. Do you remember electronic configuration? Okay, the arrangement of electrons. According to the electronic configuration, you know that the electronic configuration of sodium is 281. So, in order to attain stability, sodium always show a tendency to lose one electron. So, sodium loses one electron and gets converted to a positive ion Na+. This process is also termed as oxidation. The process which involves losing of electrons, the process in which an element loses electron is termed as oxidation. And on the other hand, you know that the electronic configuration of chlorine is 287. So, since it is having only 7 electrons in the valence shell, it always shows a tendency to gain one electron, and this process which involves gaining of electron is termed as reduction. Is it clear? The process which involves losing of electrons is termed as oxidation. The element which undergoes oxidation is termed as reducing agent. At the same time, the process which involves gaining of electrons is termed as reduction, and the element which undergoes reduction is termed as oxidizing agent. Is it clear? So we define oxidation and reduction in three different terms. Now let us study about redox reaction. As I told you that redox reaction is a combination of oxidation and reduction process. For example, if you just consider zinc oxide combines with carbon and produces zinc and carbon monoxide. Just see children, in this case zinc oxide converts to zinc, that means it involves removal of oxygen. Carbon gets converted to carbon monoxide, it involves addition of oxygen. So this type of reaction where both oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously is termed as redox reaction. Is it clear? The reaction which involves removal of oxygen and addition of oxygen, or the reaction in which oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously is termed as redox reaction. The element which undergoes oxidation is termed as reducing agent, or the substance which undergoes reduction is termed as oxidizing agent. You consider another example, that is Fe2O3 undergoes reaction with aluminium and you will be getting Al2O3 plus Fe. Just see children, in this case again this undergoes reduction where you can see removal of oxygen, and aluminium undergoes oxidation where you can see addition of oxygen. So this type of reaction in which oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously is termed as redox reaction. Okay, let us consider another example. Na plus 2Na plus combines with 2Cl minus and produces 2NaCl. In this case, we can say that sodium loses electron and chlorine gains electron. Sodium loses electron to form sodium ion and chlorine atom gain electron to form chloride ion, and due to this attraction between opposite charges, it results in the formation of a compound sodium chloride. Again, we can see that in this case, both oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously. So this is another example for redox reaction. Is it clear children? So redox reaction means the type of reaction where oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously. Okay, so we can just wind up the type of reaction. We have studied all the type of reaction which includes combination reaction, decomposition reaction, single displacement reaction, double displacement reaction, and redox reaction. Now the last topic which is left in this chapter is effects of oxidation reaction. Okay children, that we will do in next class. Thank you.